Hi, good evening everyone. Welcome to Lifegroup. We're looking at Mark 15 and 16 tonight. So I thought it would be helpful if I gave you a quick summary of what I spoke about, just in case you've forgotten, how dare you, or even worse, you didn't even listen in the first place. I thought it would be helpful just to share what we're going to look at a little bit tonight. And I guess we're going to go over what I spoke about on Sunday, but Life Group is all about an opportunity for us to go even deeper into what we're looking at. So, my sermon on Sunday had 3 points really. First one was that the cross was always the plan. So we see throughout the whole of Mark's Gospel that Jesus had a plan to eventually die and rise again. So that was something that was always part of the plan. Even when it seems like Jesus is losing or is being defeated, it's really important for us to remember that Jesus' crucifixion was all part of his salvation story for us. Secondly, we saw that the cross was for everyone, which is really good news for us. We meet lots of different people around the crucifixion story, from lots of different backgrounds, and all who have different opinions of Jesus, but ultimately we see them all submit to Jesus in certain ways. And I guess the big point of that second point was Peter, somebody who had previously rejected Jesus time and time again, 3 times in total. And it seems as if he's turned his back on Jesus entirely, but still the angel of the Lord tells the women outside the tomb that Jesus has risen, and you should tell the disciples and Peter. And he's named specifically, which I found really interesting and also really encouraging, as I know that as a Christian I let down Jesus too. And then finally we see that because Jesus rose again, we have lots of different implications for us as Christians. So chapter 16 verses 6 and 7 are really interesting, where the angel of the Lord meets with the women and says, "Great news, Jesus has risen, so go and tell the disciples." And if we read at the end of chapter 16, the women actually aren't very forthcoming. They're so scared that they don't actually tell anyone, which I can actually really relate to, and I'm sure that many of you can as well. And the whole point of what I was speaking about on Sunday was really just saying that if Jesus really is who he says he was, and if he really rose from the grave, then he was God, and that his instructions and the way that he was asking us to live in a very radical way should be instructions that we'd want to carry out, or instructions that we should feel compelled to carry out. That's a real challenge, and probably where we should spend a lot of our time this evening, really thinking about how would our life change if we really felt that Jesus had risen again from the grave. So I found that really challenging, and I guess I challenge you to be challenged by that too. Challenge. So have fun. I hope you enjoy it tonight and have some really good discussions. Thanks. Bye.